I feel like I'm losing my mind.
The K-pop world is abuzz once again. Not because of rumors or scandals, but because of a surprising statement from HYBE that immediately changed everything. They referred to Taehyung not just as an artist, but their greatest asset. What does that mean? And where is Taehyung's career headed from here? Get ready to see a new side of the living legend. While the entire K-pop world was still buzzing about comebacks, debuts, and dramas, HYBE, the giant agency behind BTS, made a statement that shook the global fan community. They referred to Kim Taehyung as their greatest asset. Those words weren't spoken lightly, and they certainly weren't just empty words. For some, this statement might sound like a typical compliment, but for ARMY, it marks the beginning of a new phase in Taehyung's life and career. A phase that's bigger than just music, broader than just a group, and deeper than just popularity. So, why Taehyung? What makes HYBE give such a big label to a man who has long been known to the world as the visual icon and unique voice of BTS? Taehyung, more than just a BTS member. Kim Taehyung has long captured the world's attention with his extraordinary charm. In every performance, he doesn't just sing, he hypnotizes. In every concept, he doesn't just show up, he adds color. And in every moment, he doesn't just appear, he leaves a lasting impression. But this time, HYBE's recognition shows that they see beyond his stage presence. They recognize Taehyung's strategic potential to take HYBE in directions they've never explored before. What is HYBE preparing? Speculation is running rampant. Some say HYBE is preparing an international solo project for Taehyung. Others hint at potential collaborations with luxury brands, international independent films, and even exclusive appearances at global cultural festivals. This is not just about chasing trends or riding on popularity. It is about building a figure who can become the global face of Korean entertainment. A figure who is not only a star on stage, but also a cultural icon in the modern era. Taehyung and HYBE's long-term strategy. HYBE's statement is not a spontaneous move. It is part of a long-term strategy that has been carefully planned. They see Taehyung not just as a singer, but as a long-term investment. Someone who can bridge the music industry, fashion, visual arts, and even cultural diplomacy. Every step Taehyung takes now feels like a calculated chess move. He is no longer just performing on stage. He is now appearing in art galleries, on Paris runways, and on the silver screen. And every project he touches feels like part of a larger mission, to become a symbol of a new era in global entertainment. Returning from military service, changing the world again. Taehyung is currently serving his mandatory military service. But news about him never stops. And this acknowledgement from HYBE comes amid his military service, signaling that they have something big planned for his comeback. Not just any comeback, not just an album, but something that could redefine industry standards. Likely, when Taehyung returns, he will immediately dive into cross-industry projects, ones that not only make him shine but also set new benchmarks in the entertainment world. A figure beyond K-pop boundaries. What makes Taehyung different? He's not just loved for his face or voice. He's admired for his aura, his sincerity, and his ability to bridge art and emotion. He's a blend of classic and modern, experimental yet familiar. It's no surprise that HYBE chose him as the central figure for their global expansion. They know that Taehyung isn't just an asset, he's a pioneer. A figure who can take K-pop to the next level. Not just music that breaks through national borders, but culture that breaks through the boundaries of thought. Meanwhile, now, as the world begins to recognize the grand vision being shaped by HYBE, one thing becomes increasingly clear. Taehyung is no longer just a product of the entertainment industry, but a symbol of change. And in this transformative process, he is not alone. There are thousands, even millions of eyes watching and waiting, not just as fans, but as part of a global cultural journey moving toward a new direction. HYBE's statement serves as an official gateway, as if they're telling the world, get ready. We're no longer just creating stars. We're creating legends. What makes this even more astonishing is the timing of it all. While Taehyung is serving his mandatory military service, Far from the spotlight, far from the cameras, the agency is elevating his name to new heights. This isn't an empty promotional strategy. It's the foundation for something much bigger. Something that will require us to see Taehyung from a new perspective. We often hear about artists going international, but with Taehyung, that concept isn't enough. He's not just breaking into foreign markets. He's merging with global aesthetics, becoming a representation of modern yet rooted Korea, soft yet strong, experimental yet classy. HYBE knows this. So it's no surprise that the project being prepared for him isn't just about songs, albums, or even concerts. It's a long-term mission to bring Korea's face to the global art stage in a way never imagined before. The scent of change is already detectable in various subtle moves. Appearances at international fashion weeks, involvement in exclusive luxury brand campaigns, and rumors that global film directors have already included Taehyung's name on their lists. Not just because of popularity, but because of his rare artistic authenticity as a superstar. HYBE has created many stars. But this time, with Taehyung, they seem to be shaping a new archetype. A figure not just known for their fanbase, but respected for their quality and vision. They no longer see the K-pop market as the end goal. They see Taehyung as a bridge between the Korean industry and the world, in art, culture, and global communication. This is why the statement, greatest asset, isn't just about pride. It's an announcement that they will invest their greatest resources to expand their influence through one name, Kim Taehyung. And it's not just about what he will do, but something bigger, what he represents. The world has changed. The entertainment industry is no longer led by a single country or model. Now, those who lead are those who can connect multiple worlds at once. And that's where Taehyung stands. He doesn't just represent BTS. He represents the spirit of Korea that wants to be recognized not for its noise, but for its artistic quality and depth. He has become the face of a new generation, one that doesn't just want to perform, but also make an impact. Many are awaiting his comeback, but what is truly coming is not just a new performance. What is coming is a new chapter in K-pop history, an era where Taehyung is no longer just performing, he is steering the tide. And who is at the forefront to witness all of this? ARMY, the fans who have believed in this journey from the very beginning. They are not just spectators, they are part of the story. The story of a young man who began his journey as an idol and is now, slowly but surely, transforming into a global cultural icon. For ARMY, HYBE's recognition is proof that their hopes were not misplaced. Taehyung is not just an idol loved by fans, but also a figure worthy of trust to carry their name to greater heights. Will there be a global solo album? Will he star in a film screening at the Cannes or Venice Film Festival? Or perhaps, will we see him become a cultural ambassador for Korea at international forums? We don't know yet. But one thing is certain, all possibilities are now wide open. And Taehyung's name won't just be mentioned on music stages, but also in think tanks, art galleries, silver screens, and the annals of the entertainment world. This is the beginning of a new journey. A journey that will not only shape an artist into a legend, but also redefine how the world views art, culture, and Asia's vision for the world. And at the center of it all stands one name, Kim Taehyung.